Yes, it was. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the first week of the EFRL Rookie Series. We got a special guest tonight joining me up in the booth. We got Mr. Dean DeMer.
Hey, how's it going?
Going great. We're looking forward to some short track action.
Yeah, it should be exciting. Ready to see what these boys have.
We did run a couple practice races last week with these cars. When I actually ran with the rookies last week, and we burned up some tires. Our track was hot.
Yeah, I heard afterwards there's a lot of slipping sliding around, and the track is a little cooler tonight, but it's definitely going to be the same on the long run.
Yep. These guys are going to be able to run about 52-ish laps of fuel, maybe. So they will have to pit once in our 60-lap race tonight. So that'll add a little bit of challenge for them.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what strategy they're going to go with. I don't know if they're going to maybe stretch, hope for a caution, or pit halfway and try to get an advantage on the guys that are trying that other strategy.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see. Right now, it does look like our current track temp is 119 degrees. USA is only a little over half a mile, 6/10 of a mile total.
Yeah, this fun track to race. No matter what car you put on this track, it creates a lot of good racing. So practice times are looking really quick for these guys, and they're all really close. So Excited to see what qualifying is gonna in store for us and then the race.
Yeah, Austin Green was the winner last week at our practice race, and he's sitting at the top of the leaderboard tonight too.
Yeah, 21:55. It's a really fast lap, so it's gonna be hard to beat if he gets out front.
Yep, and he was one of the ones that was really good at conserving his tires, so he still had him late in the race.
Yeah, it's something I struggle with myself, is able to manage the right front and right rear on these cars. You feel like you have a lot of grip, but I mean, they do wear out.
Yes, they do. So we got a lot of new guys in here tonight. Number 8 of Hamilton, I don't believe we've raced with him. Cashman in the 51. DC Smith, I've raced with him in a different league, but first time on asphalt, I've raced with him on dirt.
Yeah, a lot of new faces here, and it's gonna be exciting to see what they bring to the league. And obviously, we still have some old guys that are from last season.
I think it's going to be fun to see what these guys that broadcast our Monday night show. They talk a lot of shit about us, you know. We'll see how they do now out on the track tonight.
Yeah, it's roles are reversed, right? So it'll be fun.
Just giving those guys a rough time. They're good guys. They do a great job on Mondays for us. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, those guys on Mondays, one of them's my team owner and one's the co-owner, so I can't really say much about them.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to get you in trouble. Be like Denny Hamlin in this podcast.
Right?
So we got, 3 minutes left to practice. I tell you, I really like the looks of these cars. They are just much better looking than those old Monte Carlos used to be.
Yeah, they look mean. The nose is pointed down towards the racetrack, and it gives that car a really slick look, and the way the headlights and the grille and the logo, whether it's a Camaro or Mustang or whatever these guys decide to run, just looks mean. It's creates for a lot of good pictures.
Yep. Looks like we do have... Oh, I was going to say we got Matt Cochran in here, but he's actually our race control for tonight. Josh Yandow just joined. I'm not sure if he's racing or if he is helping out with race control as well. It's going to be a fun, exciting season. All short tracks. Those are the ones that are my favorites, what I grew up around, what I've grown up racing on here.
Yeah, where I'm from, we have a lot of short tracks, and it's just boys have at it, and it's really shows the people that have a lot of car control and skill when it comes to these kind of tracks, because it's really hard to manage tires. It's really hard to manage your composure. Lots of frustrations happen just because the track is so short, and just being able to play nice is probably the key thing.
Yes, it is, and keeping your composure after somebody doesn't play nice is going to be a big factor.
Definitely, especially when you know you can get back to them, and you're just thinking of all the ways you can do them dirty, or maybe last second like I do. I'm like, I'll play nice.
I always feel guilty when I've wrecked somebody. Some people don't, but
yeah, I mean, if it's not intentional, yeah. But it's just some guys, they race rough, they race dirty, and I feel like we might see that. I don't think so. We have a lot of good racers here at EFRL, so I wouldn't expect that kind of racing out of the rookie or advanced series. But we'll see the true colors of these guys. Might not be this race, but definitely later in the season.
Yep, especially when the points battle gets tight later on. All right, qualifying is set to start. See if everybody takes time, or if anybody just decides to start at the back and see how they fare.
Will someone else pull the rabbit out of the hat and beat Austin Green or the one of the top 5 there in practice that were all fast?
It'll be interesting to see. First car I see out on the track is a 59 of Bobby Green. Bobby is Austin's dad, but he's new to iRacing. He raced with us, started last season. Doesn't have a whole lot of experience in it, but he's been doing better every week we see him.
Father-son combos on iRacing is probably the most special thing about having iRacing, and when you're able to race against each other, that's got to be fun.
I agree 100%.
See what Bobby can do on his second lap. Usually second lap's better, but you can make the first lap work as well.
Yep, get a little heat built up in them. Ooh, Efrl Lmsc jumps to the top of 21.55.
That was his first lap, too.
Bobby gets down to a 21.94.
His son, Austin Green, is second right now with a 21.65, with Donnie Bartlett right close with a 21.71.
And Austin's second lap is not any better. He actually slowed down a little bit at 21.74.
Farron just pulled off. Right now, he's at the top. His second lap was also slower by almost 4/10, which is surprising to me.
That is a lot slower, wow.
Maybe he messed up.
Got Greg Froelich on the track, just starting his first lap. I've raced with Greg before. I'm actually kind of shocked he's in the rookie series. I feel like he's good enough to be in the advanced. Unless he's just not familiar with short tracks. First lap at a 22.08 for Greg Froelich. Got Matt Cochran heckling me over in the chat. Matt found out what my Twitter handle was, and he's obsessed with it.
Like there are a few cars that have not done a lap yet. Gene Colley's actually getting out on track right now.
Yeah, let's jump on board with D and see what he turns.
He jumped up to the top spot early in practice. I don't think he fell down too much, so he might have a chance to start top 5 here.
Oh.
Looks like he didn't like that run to the line. He might try it again. Maybe. Maybe he's going to opt out, because I don't think he's got time now. There's no doubt in my mind, though, Dean will find a way to the front. Raced against him last season many times, and he shows up unexpectedly, so we'll see what he can do.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Dean got a lap in. We'll go over our grid real quick. Farron Elam got the pole with a 21.55. Austin Green starting second with a .098 behind him, close times. Donnie Bartlett, he's top 3. That's shocker. Donnie's strong, but not normally that strong at the beginning of a run. Nick Cashman in 4th. Forrest Hamilton in 5th. AJ Coppola driving that number 54 machine from Rocky Faith Motorsports. He's going to start off in number P6. Greg Froelich in 7th. Josh Yandow in 8th. Bobby Green in 9th. Ryan Fry in 10th. TJ Barnier in 11th. Brandon Dunford in P12. In P13 we got Paul Irvin. Actually, Paul is going to be helping with race control tonight, so he won't be on the track. Then we got Dean Qualley 14th. 16th is going to be DC Smith. And Brandon Bowmaker will be riding shotgun on the field tonight. We get some of our first race jitters out of the way. I think these guys are going to put on a pretty good show, as long as they make it through turn 1 okay.
If you're on the bottom, you're wanting to just watch for stacks, because it will happen. If you're on the outside, you want to get to the bottom. So there might be some aggression trying to get to the bottom early. Or I've seen some guys make the outside roll. So it just depends on your driving style and or how aggressive you want to be early here.
Yep, last week we did see some guys able to make the high line work for a little bit, maybe to complete a pass, but overall, most of the guys were right down on that bottom. A lot of these guys raced last night. Farron was up front most of the night last night, ended up in that late race caution. Still think he ended up with a top 10 finish. So a lot of these guys, we race together 2-3 nights a week, so it's pretty fun to get to know the guys, know how you can race around them.
No doubt. It's fun to race against them, and then it's fun to have a perspective like this here in the booth and be looking on.
All right, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green next time by. Matt Cochran's like, oh my god, these cars are loud.
Yeah, I actually just had to turn my volume down.
All-Star 15 TV, AJ Coppola goes, oh boy, here we go. Green flag is out. Farron Elam going to lead us to the line.
Nice jump. He might get clear of Austin Green here into turn 1, but Austin Green fights back on the outside. Still to his outside. Oh!
That's not good. Farron Elam. I'm not sure if the 51 got into the back. We'll go back and take a look.
Wow, that was unexpected.
Yeah, I didn't expect that early. Get a little different angle on here. Austin's got a little bit of a lead going on him into the corner. Ooh, it looks like Farron, Farron actually came up and got into the side of the 15 car. Austin was able to keep going straight.
Yeah, looks like Farron just got in there really deep. Their tires are still cold. You're not going to have much grip going down in there, especially side by side. And he just spun around. Luckily, there's nobody else involved.
No, everybody else did a really good job of avoidance on that one.
I wonder if he hit that bump. No.
I'd say it looked like he was a little bit higher than that bump when he entered, but...
Yeah, 'cause there is a bump right there on the bottom, and it will kind of throw you up the track if you're not careful. And I thought at first that's might have what happened, but he looks like he was a whole lane up. And, just Austin Green did nothing wrong, gave him plenty of room there. He's just one of those situations where the tires are still cold and you think you have more grip than you actually do.
Yep, just kind of ran out of real estate.
After that spin, Farron is now 10th. He has some work to do to get back up there. He has the speed. He's just gotta
be
keep his
patient
head on his shoulders. Exactly.
Yep. Still 56 laps to go. This is a long race, and with these cars, tires fall off quick. So if you manage them right, you can have something for them at the end. Actually, Farron might actually get an end of longest line for that one, so that'll drop him all the way back to 12th, I think.
Yep, he just got it too. So on the start, he'll drop back to the longest line. Which I've been a victim of that rule, but it is a good rule. If someone's up wrecking people, or even if it's not intentional, just get them out of the picture for a little bit and see what they can do to get back up there. It just creates more excitement, and it's fun to watch them.
Yes, sir.
Frustrating to be that guy if you're the guy that gets the EOL, but it just gives you a little more motivation to get back up.
Yep, as long as it doesn't turn into frustration on the track and you go hog wild.
We have seen that in the past.
Oh, definitely. These guys are re-racked and re-stacked. We're going to go green here in just a second.
Donnie Bartlett did not go at all. Wow. Nick Cashman on the outside of Austin Green right now, hanging tough. Good start by him. He started third. He was able to jump out on the outside. Looks like he's going to take the lead away from Nick Austin. Another caution is out.
Caution number 2. Sorry about that. I had to make a quick beer run. That looked very similar to the wreck on the earlier lap.
It does look like Ryan Frey just got in there a little deep. or just didn't enter on the bottom and just slid up into the 30 car.
Looked like there was a little bit of contact between the 30 and the 20 of Efrl Lmsc. Hopefully not too much damage for that car. Looks like the 82 of Bowmaker got a lap back. Not sure how he's 4 laps down. I don't know if he missed the start maybe. Starting to see a couple guys pit. Maybe they think they can get enough fuel now to make it to the end.
Yeah, with the way this race is starting to trend, if we have a lot of cautions, you'll be able to save a lot under caution. And if they're able to stretch it just right, they might make it. With it being lap 11, by the fuel numbers, they could make it to the end.
Then all I gotta worry about is burning off that right front. Biggest mover so far of the race. DC Smith is up 10 positions. That number 67 Haas Incorporated car.
Yeah, great job by DC there. Mainly just missing those couple of wrecks and able to capitalize on people slowing down maybe and passing them before the caution comes out.
We don't want to drink our boy, but Dean Qualley is up to P8. He's up 6 positions.
Yeah, I was just about to mention Dean Qualley there. He's quiet, but he's methodically getting closer to the front. It's only lap 12.
Yep.
Coming to lap 13, so he's got plenty of time.
Alright, these guys are getting re-racked. We're going to go green flag racing. Little change on the front row. We're going to have Austin Green and Greg Froelich.
Green flag.
More even start that time. Greg got a great restart on the outside.
Yeah, he did. Now here comes Donnie Bartlett down on the bottom.
Austin Green able to get clear of them two. He's hoping they keep battling so he can drive away.
Yep, and this is what happens when you get stuck on that high side. Froelich is starting to drop back. Looks like he did get into line, but he's all the way back to 4th. Got Bobby Green right behind him, and Efrl Lmsc back up inside. He's up to 6th.
Going for top 5 now. Ooh, the 59 got really loose on entry there.
Yeah, he did kind of chop down in front of the 20 of Farron. He was able to let off and stay out of him. Field's starting to get stretched out a little bit. That'll help him stay green longer.
Well, hang on to it, Dean. Dean got really loose off of turn 2 there. Battling Nick Cashman on the outside. He's wheeling it. A little bit of contact. They keep it straight. Dean told me he's doing this for fun. I don't think so by that driving.
No, he's getting it. Now he's looking to make a move on DC. Oh, hold on to it, dude.
Oh boy. He went for it.
He did. That was full send right there. It cost him 2 spots on the track, though.
From the driver's perspective, it is really, really easy to get greedy like that. You put together a few good corners and you start feeling quicker and you pass a car and you think you can just drive right around the next guy, and then you end up making a little mistake like he did there, but it's all good.
Well, he's regained his composure. He's coming back at the 71 now of TJ Barnier.
TJ looks like he wants to make a move on that 67.
Donnie Bartlett has taken the lead from Austin Green.
Wow. I wasn't even looking at Austin there. I thought he was probably still all alone, but Donnie passed him and he's gapped him.
Yeah, he has. That could be Austin trying to save his tires for later in the run, though, too.
Yeah, he was really good at that in the practice race, so I think just being disciplined and is what he's trying to do right now.
Yep.
You don't see him sliding up around the corner. He stays right around that yellow line.
Very smooth.
Uh-oh. Gregory Pronek is stopped in the entry of 1. Looks like he got doored down the front stretch and just the inside wall.
Oh, yeah, the 20 doored him as they exited the corner.
He gets back going, but he's got heavy damage on that left side now. It's definitely not going to help him out any.
No, that's definitely going to hurt him later. And he's only about a quarter of a lap away from going a lap down. Right now, I'd say the guy that's sitting best for the long run is Nick Cashman. He was one of the ones that pit around lap 10, and he's the lead car of the guys that pit early in that first caution.
Yeah, he's running right now in the 6th position. So if he can just kind of try to make some lap time here, catch up to these guys in front of him, and then chill out, he's definitely going to be better off.
Yep, these guys up front, they just got to make sure they maintain, don't burn up your stuff, and watch that fuel gauge.
With the gap Nick has to make up, it could equalize out his tires by the time he gets there, but it's going to be interesting to see.
Farron Elam is back up into 4th place after being sent to the back for that first caution. Austin Green takes the lead back from Donnie Bartlett in that corner. These guys are teammates, so it might just be here, you lead a couple laps and get some bonus points.
Even on short tracks, it's good to have some teammates on your side and able to work well together, help each other out.
Yep, it looks like Hamilton's making a move on Donnie.
Barron trying to make something happen on the outside. Not quite there yet.
Second, third, and fourth, very close. Nose to tail pretty much as they go around these corners. It's a nice battle we got going on for second. We do have a second gap back to Cashman in fifth.
Yeah, I'll be watching that gap to see if he can make up any time. While out front, Austin Green is continuing to stretch out his lead.
Austin runs that same paint scheme on all of his cars. That thing is very easy to find no matter where it's at on the track.
Yeah, that bright lime green, you can't miss it. I kind of dig it though.
I do
I like
too.
the black.
Especially on this car. Bobby Green starting to fall back just a little bit. Dean Qualley is back on his back bumper. Dean looking to get into 6th place.
A little bit of a defensive line there for Bobby. I think he wants to keep this position right now.
Looked like he might have got a little bit of loose coming out of turn number 4. Well, he definitely got...
Jesus.
Yeah, Dean helped him on that one.
He definitely did.
We don't need to back up that replay. We were right on that one when it happened. Third caution. I would expect to see the rest of these guys pit now for fuel.
No doubt. If it goes green, definitely can make it now.
Yep, and it'll give the tires a chance to cool down. These guys don't have any extra sets, so what they got is what they got.
That's a good point, because those guys that took tires there on lap 10, now they're going to be at the deficit. So let's see if they can hang on. Or will people only take fuel?
I think I would just take enough fuel to make it to the end, and I don't know if I'd risk taking the tires and losing the track position.
Not only that, if there is a late race caution, do you want to have those tires on pit road for you, ready to go?
Matt Cochran said in chat, yeah, the 17 is a bit aggressive. I would expect to see the 17 get an EOL off of that one.
I don't think it was intentional, but it was definitely one-sided.
Yeah, I think he just wants to go.
You can't really beat and bang in these cars, especially if you're trying to move someone up out of the way. As you saw it there, he just picked his rear tires off the ground, spun them out. So
Yep.
kind of reminds me of the ARCA car or the Gen 4 car. Same difference, that the way the nose is pointed down, like I mentioned earlier, and these front rear bumpers up in the air, it makes it easy.
Yeah, you just scoop them right up. It's kind of that way in a dirt late model. I don't know if you've ran too many of those, but the way those noses are pointed, you just scoop that guy right up. He'll go right over your car.
Man. There's definitely a way to move somebody, but you got to keep in mind that their hands are going to be full when you do.
Yep. Okay, I'm kind of shocked. Austin Green, Donnie Bartlett, and Farron Elam have not pitted, along with DC Smith. I wonder if they're trying to make the fuel stretch all the way and not give up any track position.
They might feel confident in what they have right now, and they're probably banking on another caution, which might not happen because they got spread out that run and everybody was playing nice. But as we get closer to the end of this race here, there's no more nice guy.
Nope. We go back green flag racing, and we're only going to have 18 laps to go by the looks of it. And then right after this, we jump into the Advanced Late Model Series, also hosted by the EFRL. That's going to be fun to watch tonight. 125 laps. Those ones do have a competition caution around lap 50, I think it was. A little different strategy for those guys. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to learn as much as I can up here now, because I'm going to be them here in a little bit, so. It's been fun to watch. Battle for the lead, even battles back in the pack. Oh!
Hamilton and Donnie Bartlett touch a little bit. Both of them keep it going straight, though.
Hamilton used a little bit of authority there to get around him. He's going for the lead. He wants it, I think. Pushing hard.
Yep, and Donnie's kind of stuck on that high side. Just no room to drop back down. Might lose one more spot to Efrl Lmsc.
The intensity has definitely picked up. These guys know it's coming down to the last 15 laps.
I'd say they're definitely feeling it's time for go. Last lap, both Hamilton and Austin Green's time were identical, 21.78. Nick Cashman a little bit faster with a 21.74.
Nick Cashman's been fast all night. Let's see if he can get up here and stir the pot a little bit if these leaders get racing.
Top four cars are with their lap times are within 2/100ths of a second. Very close lap times on all the top four cars.
These top four cars are all running qualifying laps right now. They know it's time to go.
Cashman got a little squirrely. It looked like he was going to try to make a move to the inside, but couldn't get the momentum going. We're going to be 12 laps to go and we cross the stripe. Top five cars, you can throw a blanket under them.
Awesome.
Forrest Hamilton looks like crashed the 8 car. Go back and check that. Oh, yep.
Oh, there was 2 separate instances there.
What was the other one? Oh, Brandon Bowmaker.
The 32 spun off a 4. I think that was the caution, and I don't know if Nick just didn't slow up in time and got into the back of Forrest there. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, because the yellow flag came out before those guys crashed.
Big wreck after the caution flag.
Oh, yeah, Fry just lost it coming out of the corner. That is devastating to the runs of Bartlett and to the 8 car.
They were fast. That's definitely unfortunate.
We have a new driver in the top 3 though, TJ Barnier. And the 54 of AJ Coppola is in fourth.
The pressure's on for me. These guys are running in the top 5.
I like the looks of AJ's car. That's just a classic late model looking car there.
Yeah, the color design is spot on.
Rocking the
Little
All-Star 15 logo there, yeah.
Yeah, a little self-promotion. That's alright.
And I do believe we have 3 green-white checkers if we need them. Hopefully we won't.
Yeah, hopefully we can restart here and race to the end. Nick Cashman with an EOL. That's got to be frustrating.
Hamilton moving back up into the 2nd position. Well, they must have gave him his spot back.
No go. Not going.
Oh, it sounds like the green flag was called off. I wonder if they're fixing the lineup, maybe giving everybody their spots back. Cashman back up to the front. Cashman does have quite a bit of damage to that right front tire though. Looks a little towed out.
Looks like there's some frustration out of Nick, the way he pulled up there. They give him the EOL and everybody else get their spots back. That's interesting.
Definitely interesting. Yeah, Donnie Bartlett is back up into P3.
No doubt he caused that wreck, but I don't know if they stopped like instantly when the caution came out and he didn't have time to react, but
Not going.
they're extending it again. They're still trying to get line up correct.
Ooh, glad I'm not race control on this one.
Looks like Nick Cashman is just refusing to serve his EOL. Feels like he deserves to be up there still.
I'm sure they won't go too much longer before they just DQ him if that's the case.
He's not budging. 3 admins have given him the EOL. They're gonna have to keep extending it.
Pace car just dipped off too.
Wow, they're gonna let it run.
Maybe they're just gonna deal with it in post race.
Oh, they stack up. Austin Green.
What happened there?
Did he miss a shift?
Kinda what it looked like. And now the 21 is stuck underneath the back.
Yeah, his onboard, he missed a shift. He just missed it. Wow.
I'm guessing the 15 is broke. He can't move. Same with the 21.
Yeah, Austin just confirmed it.
Oh no. He had such a strong race. Oof. Not the way you want to end your night.
No, that's definitely a costly mistake there. I think it's happened to almost everybody, I'm sure. But man, such a crucial time to be perfect.
Yep.
Make a mistake like that.
Run strong all race long. Just a little mental mistake right there, and it costs you the night.
And it's hard when it, especially in this environment where you have a hungry pack behind you, and you gotta get a good launch, gotta get a good turns 1 and 2, and hopefully clear them before that. And like you just said there, a little mental mistake, little mental fog, just not thinking about the shifting part of it, just the launching, and maybe looking in his mirror. A lot goes on inside of these race cars.
Yeah, especially when it's getting critical towards the end here. There's a lot on their minds about what they have to do. They're thinking 3 corners ahead, and it's real easy to make a small error like that.
Looks like we're going to use our first attempt here. Unless that was, and we're going to use our second, but I think we're on our first right now.
Yep, I do believe we're on our first.
Nick Cashman with another EOL. They're giving him a chance to go back there, or they're going to put him back there. A little bit of a protest here on night 1.
Yeah, a little more action than we kind of thought we'd see. I figured it'd be just long green flag runs all night. Cashman just not giving in. And I think they just DQ'd him.
Yep, he has been booted.
Twenty will move up to the outside, and we're gonna go back green flag racing.
Hopefully for the final time.
Got a pair of orange cars leading us to turn number 1. A little bit of damage on both.
He has a shot here.
He's got a good run on the back straightaway.
We're coming to the white. What can the 8 do on the bottom? Can he hold him off?
Got DC Smith right behind him, hoping they make a mistake.
Oh boy, that's getting close. Dives it in deep. It's gonna be close. Who's gonna get it?
Right at the line. I'm showing Hamilton on my scoreboard.
I think he got it.
And I think the 67 ran out of fuel going down the back straightaway. He pulled to the inside. And he fell a ton of places.
Clear our top 3 are going to be the 8 of 4 is Hamilton Jr., the 20 of Farron, Elman Jr., and in 3rd place, Joshua Yando.
Awesome. We'll give these boys just a minute, and then we'll do some interviews. Yandel's car is, I think, the only one that looks clean.
The gap was 8 1,000ths of a second at the line.
Oof, that's close.
That's not something you usually see on a short track.
No.
Good rally for Farron there at the end. He had to go all the way back, and and he made it back up here.
Yeah.
And almost won it.
Yeah, he definitely had a long road to hoe on that one. All right. Hamilton popped into the interview waiting room, but he disappeared again. Well, there's Yandel. I'm going to grab him. All right, we got our third place finisher. We got Mr. Josh Yandel in the booth. Congratulations, Josh.
Oh, thank you.
How was that for you tonight? A little bit of some drama there at the end?
Yeah, a little bit. Don't really know what was going on, but just kind of kept driving and kept going.
It looks like you had a little incident there at the beginning of the race. What's the mental focus it takes to be able to just keep your head in it and just dodge wrecks and get around cars?
I think the biggest thing is just keep moving forward from it, and got the damage kind of fixed at the beginning of the race. So, and then just once I got that done, I just kind of avoided everything as much as possible.
Yeah, we had a lot of wrecks there near the end. It was an exciting race overall. So it's cool that you were able to finish third there and dodge all the chaos.
Oh yeah, chaos was definitely there for a minute, especially under caution there. But I mean, it is what it is. Just kind of
Yeah,
get
a
it going.
lot of action for the first race of the season here, and even protesting.
Oh yes, I think there's gonna be a lot of that after this one.
It definitely brought the short track action back to us.
Yes, it was a good time. I always like these cars. These cars are fun to drive, especially on these short little tracks. Things get a little hairy every once in a while.
How were your tires at the end?
Well, actually, not that bad. I kind of just laid back at the beginning, and then just like avoided everything, and then raced hard at the end.
You pit around lap 9 or 10. You filled up on fuel then?
I think it was the second caution I filled up on. Yeah, second caution.
All right, you're driving that Budweiser paint scheme tonight. Old Dale Jr. throwback. Love that car.
Oh yeah. I was like, huh, I like this car. I'm gonna run this one. I believe TJ at some point is supposed to be making me a paint scheme. So we'll see what that is with Rocky Face Motorsports.
Awesome, bud. Well, congratulations on finishing third. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to tonight?
Oh, let's see. Got Fry X, Rocky Face, All Star 15 TV, um, and then the EFRL Racing League. That's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, bud. You have a good night, and we'll hope to see you back next week.
Perfect. You too. Thank you, sir.
All right, where is our race winner?
He's there now. I'll grab him. Forrest, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, first of all, congratulations on the win here. Just kind of go through all the mess there at the end.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the 51. I know yellow was out. I started slowing down so I didn't hit green. Hit me. Then whatever I felt like he wanted to pay me back or one way or another. So he got disqueued. But then me and Farron had a tight race. I was trying to drag the throttle off of 2 so he wouldn't get under me. Keep him, make sure he was on that high side on that last lap. And then just drove it like hell coming off of 4.
Very close finish between you guys. That was an awesome race.
Yeah, I give him all the respect. I'm not trying to. He didn't really pinch me down. I didn't try to put him up in the wall. This is a clean race. for the win, that's for sure.
Yeah, both of you guys did a really good job there at the end. Like you said, maintaining your own line and just kind of giving each other respect there. So the gap was 8/1000ths at the line. We could not call it when you guys crossed it, so it was definitely really close and just good racing there up front.
We put on one hell of a show, that's for sure, for the green white checker.
No doubt, and a lot of clean racing there for a green white checkered. So everybody did a good job there.
Yeah, we had a great run right in the middle where I think we went close to 35 laps caution free.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, well, congratulations. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to before we cut you loose tonight?
I give credit to my teammates from DI. They helped me out. I'm new to iRacing. Had it for not even a month yet, but they are coaching me in the right direction. That's for sure.
Well, that's definitely a good team to be in cahoots with. Those guys are some good guys.
Yep. Yes, they are.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations. We'll hope to see you back on the podium next week.
Thank you.
All right, Dean, is there anything else you'd like to say tonight before we let these folks go?
I'll just thank you everybody for tuning in. It's a pleasure being up here in the booth with you, Mick. It should be a fun season calling for these guys. We'll see you after the break.
Awesome. Well, good luck tonight in the Advanced Series, and yeah, man, that was a load of fun. I really appreciate you joining me tonight.
Yeah, no problem at all, and yeah, hopefully I don't make a fool of myself here in a few minutes.
Well, good luck.
Appreciate it.
All right, from me and Dean here at All the Dirt, and from Dean Qualley at the EFRL, we'll be signing off on this one, but we will be back really quick here with the Advanced late model race here from USA with a new group of drivers.